Well, hello, my beautiful Taurians. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing. This is going to be your reading for the month of March. If you're new, my name is Amber. Nice to meet you. Thank you for adding your energy to this channel. Makes it better and better. So, if you find something here that you like or that you can use, hit that like button so I know. If you find something that someone else can use for their own growth, go ahead and share that with them. We love to share healing around here. And if you want to hear more from moi, just hit that subscribe button. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to that website right up there, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Okay? So let's get started. Spirit guide, guardian angel. Divine energy, universal energy. What would you like for Taurus to know for the month of March? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. Taurus. I just got this feeling that you're letting something go. So I feel like you're making yourself a martyr by moving past or through something. Okay? They're telling me like you've given a lot. You've done a lot to make something happen or to make something work. And it's not that you need to think about yourself. I mean, you do. But it's just time to let it go. It's almost like it has ran its little course in your life, I guess you can say. Okay? So I feel like you've found a sense of power or happiness. Okay? You found a sense of joy or things to be happy about. It's kind of like when the clouds peek out of the sun and it's a little bit brighter. I feel like you feel that way about your life. That's what it feels like. You've changed your thinking process about a lot of things, and you're starting to see that not all things that are bad are meant to be viewed in a negative way. So if things happen to you that are just unfortunate for you, it's like, well, maybe that was just for that part of my life, and I'm supposed to move this way with something different or a different mindset or with a different person. Okay. I do see that you want for things to change and you want to see things accumulate like in your life, and you're impatient in the way where, sorry, I'm putting lotion on. You're impatient in the way that you want to see it happen. So you just want something to work on. I feel like you feel effective if you have something to do or some sort of goal to move towards. But right now, especially in this part of March, it's more about you just enjoying, processing what you have learned and this new energy that you're about to start moving in. So I see more of you cutting things out and less like action, less like you doing things. Okay. So less creating. Okay, let's go with that. Less creating for you. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Taurus for the month of March? You're definitely putting an end to cycles and things that have hurt you. You're letting that run its course. I definitely see you having the power and the energy to do that. So with the Two of Pentacles, you've done a lot of balancing, a lot of regulating your life. I feel like you've come to quite a bit of balance in that point where there could be some loose ends that you need to tie up, but besides that, you don't need to make any big moves. Sorry. Any big moves on that front. So this part, like I said, is going to take patience. So March is about patience with that. So I see, like I said, less action, but more waiting, patience, seeing how things turn out, learning how to live or deal with this new energy that you're in. So with the Page of Wands here, that is an initiation of something. So it's like you feel like you're brand new and new things are happening. Like the sun is out and shining and you're ready to go. Okay. And you're moving forward in that. But I do feel like it gets a little questiony because you like to have a goal and you don't really have a goal. You know, it's just about living life and being happy, but it's not really about the goal itself. It's more about the process. So you're definitely changing your mindset that you don't have to have a particular goal. You can just be a beginner. You can just come in and just look at things in a bright way, and that's okay too, you know? So like I said, you're definitely putting an end to things. There's some certain process that you were in where you were just kind of taking your steps with it, seeing what would come out of it. And the more you thought about it, the less you wanted to be involved in a process with someone, especially someone that you already knew but came back to. And you wanted more of a victory. So you just want to be happy. You want to win. You want to just finally get to that end point and jump out of that process. And I feel like you're learning that you're using this as a learning lesson and making better decisions for yourself. That's the energy that you're in. So I see that something is going to take foot or spark interest in you. This could be someone. Okay, and this person may be a little standoffish, or you're not quite sure about them because they're definitely picky about who they let into their space. So what is happening? If this is a new person in your life, or you may perceive something that sparks up an interest in you. Okay. And I feel like you're really going to go for that. I feel like in the past you weren't really in that mode. You were more of a stand back and see what happens. But definitely middle to end of March, you're going to be taking action. I do see there's confusion about if you're going to win or if this is going to work out. But from what I see, this person just needs to think about you. Think about if this is going to be a victory. They may have other people to choose from. They may also be dealing with a business opportunity. Because it almost feels like they have gotten out of something as well, or cut something out of their life or made some changes. And they just need a moment to process what their victory will be. So you're more in an action phase. They're more in thinking about, well, not an action phase, but like making better decisions and moving and like doing things. And they're shifting out their opportunities. I'll say that. Okay. So that's where a little bit of the confusion is. Don't be so emotionally held on to this right now, because you're starting something new. You're in a really good, like, inspiring mode, okay? Or inspirational phase in your life. So just be inspired. Don't worry about the direction right now, okay? You can handle it. For those of you who don't think that you can handle juggling this, you can. You just have to learn some patience, okay? It's hard when you want what you want, isn't it, Taurus? But you can do it. I also heard somebody has a fear of being overly patient because it has something to do with what they were in before. But you can't take that old energy into a new relationship. You got to leave that where it is. This is something new, someone new. They don't even know, you know. They're not even aware. Yeah. It's like you got some kind of message or a wake-up call or a judgment. Something ended in your life. This could be a relationship, a phase, or just something you were going through has ended. And it's like you've woken up about the decisions that you have made and you're ready to move forward into something better and brighter and more amazing. You definitely were in a stuck situation where there was no communication, but both of you wanted to communicate. Or either you two were communicating, but it wasn't getting through. Both of you were communicating in different ways. Yeah, it's like you were just fighting for balance. But working on this or staying in this wasn't the best situation for you. So Spirit's coming along to break that up. That's why you have that burst of energy, okay? Because it's time to break up that energy. And now, since you're taking control of your life, Taurus, you have to think about where you're going to go, right? You're doing a lot of introspection. You're doing less action in the beginning of March, maybe end of February. But you know that there's so much potential out there for you. There could be someone specifically that you're looking at, and or someone that comes into your mind that you may have forgotten about. And they just told me you may see someone from the past as well. And it sparks up some old interest in you. Okay. Yeah. You definitely faced your demons and figure out what it was that kept you in this or with this person or with this situation. So you don't have to go through that unfortunate event again. Okay. You don't have to relive it with a different person. So it's important for you to become more clear. That way you're not bound by that block of emotion, especially from this other person. So you're going to want to clear that out. Yeah. You definitely don't want to bring the old into the new. Separate it. Like I said, if you meet a new person or start a new job or separate businesses, whatever it is that you're doing, these are two separate entities. Do not bring that old energy into the new one, okay? Yeah, because that'll hinder your movement forward, okay? It'll stop you in your tracks. So I feel like you feel good and you feel attractive. There could be other people wanting your attention, okay? But it's interesting because I feel like you have been, not in a hoard, but kind of blocking yourself off from being open to anything in this phase, whether this section of your life, whether it be love or career or whatever. And now that you have the opportunity, it seems like all those people around you that may have been attracted to you are like, well, this person doesn't care about me, or this person isn't worrying about me because they weren't worried about me in the past, you know? You may also find it hard to date now that you're newly single, okay? But you got to come out of a rest and get out of that negative mindset. So something's going to strike your interest here. You're going to feel like you're not good enough for something. Someone's going to be perfect or seem perfect. And for some reason, it's either you don't think that they're interested or that you're not good enough for them in some way. And you got to get rid of that mindset, okay? Because whatever happened here was just that person. Everybody doesn't feel that same way. I see some communication coming in for you. Things are going to start moving, okay? You're worried about if you're investing in the right thing, though. Okay, so it is important for you to communicate your feelings, okay? It is going to be a journey for you. I don't feel like it's going to be easy, okay? Don't think about your future. Kind of enjoy the moment as it is. There's no need for you to be... There's no need for you to worry about the future. I mean, that's pretty much it, you know. You're going to meet some people who aren't for you, and that's fine. And you're going to meet some people that are for you, and that's good too, okay? I also see that someone or this person that you ended it with is going to try to continue a cycle with you, whether that be trying to initiate a friendship or something of that nature. But I don't see that going anywhere because, you know, you're just different. And I feel like over time you've noticed that. So it is what it is. I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion because you've left something behind in the past and it's hard to find something new in the future. But you have to nurture yourself, okay? Right now you don't have an opportunity for a marriage or a relationship, but that doesn't mean anything, right? Yeah, I feel like you're worried about your future. Just be friends with whoever you are right now and cultivate and nurture a relationship, and remember that things take time and to have patience, okay? So you got to get yourself, see, you're walking away from something and you have to get yourself untrapped from that particular way of being with that person. The example that they're giving me is when you're in a relationship, a marriage, and you get a divorce and you've been married to this person for 10 years, let's say, okay? And in that 10 years, you and that person have done things a certain way. It's really hard to break from that and then relearn someone else's new way when dating someone or going out and trying to meet new people. So you have to give yourself time to adjust and learn how to be adaptable to other people's situations. And that's another reason why patience is there, okay? So it's kind of like putting yourself to the side for a moment. Not like yourself, but like your ego. Putting your ego to the side, okay? So I'm going to put you on hold, and then we're going to go into your oracle cards, Taurus. All right, Taurus. So let's jump into your oracle cards. Spirit, what do you have for Taurus for the month of March? Taurus, for the month of March. Money. Two things I'm getting from this card. You're worried about your stability, okay? Whether this be in relationship or in career or in your life, because you're trying something new or doing something new with your life. It's like you're cleaning out your closets, right? But you also have to use that energy wisely, this new energy. So it's a lot of go energy. Okay, like do or inspiration. So you can use that energy towards negativity, which is worry and anxiety and feeling like you're not good enough. Or you can use it in a positive way and go out and do something new for yourself, meet new people, gain new experiences. So it's just about the way you invest this energy, okay? All right, Taurus for March. The sun. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to pull this one out because it came out too. So these two cards, this is like what Spirit is bringing you, okay? Which is how they're explaining it to me. So what's interesting about that is the sun brings newness, warmness, comfortability, opportunities. And the offering is, it's here for you to take. It's just about how you use it, what you do with it, okay? Which again, it's with the money card, it's about how you invest, okay? How you're going to invest this energy, this knowledge, this newness that you have. Taurus, March. Taurus for March. You got a lot of double cards. Crystals. For those of you who have real problems with worrying or letting things go, this will be a good time to use crystals. Lapis lazuli is the one that they're showing me. I also see malachite, which is interesting. I'm not sure exactly what the... You know what? Hold on. Let me get a book. All right. I have tons of books. Okay. Lapis lazuli. I'm going to show you. Okay. So this one is for the throat and third eye. And it is the stone of truth and knowledge. It enhances your self-awareness and illuminates your deepest desires. If you've had difficulty in the past with being able to speak out, it will clear the stale energy of those experiences and make self-expression much easier. Beautiful. Then we have malachite. That's what they said too. There's another one they whispered to me, but we'll see if it's in here. This one is for higher heart and heart energy. This one inspires real change. It helps clear energetic blockages, inspires you to abandon old patterns, making way for positive transformation. Interesting, Spirit. Okay, and then there was another one that it's not in here because maybe it is this because they told me it was in the book. Okay. The only but they said it was white. They showed me a circle white stone. I'm trying to look for it. Well, I'll go with what I heard. So obsidian was another one. And this one is about root earth and higher earth. It is the truth teller, and it exposes your deepest being, releases the past, and ushers you toward a positive state of being. This stone can expose trauma and illuminate any falsehoods, supporting you in facing dark or challenging issues while reminding you of the light on the other side. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That was some really helpful stones. Okay. Those are the ones they told me about. And we have there's nothing to worry about. And that means that, there's nothing to worry about. You're in Spirit's hands. You're in the universe's hands. You're in God's hands. You're okay. Don't worry yourself. And I see why all those crystals had to do with releasing the past. Okay. So, in love for Taurus. Ooh, free yourself. Yes. Okay. This is a beautiful reading, Taurus. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time for you to realize how perfect you are in the eyes of your Creator. Okay. You are unique in your own way. There is people who appreciate you, whether you know it or not, or whether you feel that way about yourself at this moment. But it's true. Okay? And abundance. Thank you, Spirit. I said thank you because this is a spread that came to me just randomly one night. Usually things just come to me. And it's so useful. It's such a useful spread. I love it. They even told me what cards to use and everything. Taurus from March. Focus on your priorities. Okay. They're telling me to read it. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you. which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. All right, that's it. That's all they want me to say. So thank you, Taurus. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below. I love you so much. Blessings on your journey and all that you do forever and ever and always.